What's going on, everyone? My name is gstring, and today we've got another Pokemon challenge. We're going to be seeing if we can beat Pokemon LeafGreen with shiny sandshrew, aka shiny Sandslash, the Pokemon that I ran away from in my all shiny challenge. So based on what you guys said, he's pretty good, and the base stats really do show that based on his attack and his defense. Learn moves are a little bit so-so, but I think TMs and HMs will do him a lot of good later in the game. Let's look at the rules here real quick. No items in battle, no held items may be used, and we may only use shiny Sandslash when battling. Obviously, we're going to need some HM slaves too, but we're going to start off by naming ourselves G-String and our rival Weeb because he looks like an anime protagonist in my opinion, but I can't say I'm really surprised because it's a Japanese game, so what do you really expect? So we're going to start off by getting ourselves a shiny sandshrew from Professor Oak. Don't ask how I got this, it took me a long time. We're going to name him Abuse because as much as I love to abuse my viewers, I also like to abuse Pokemon by not catching them when they're full on shiny. Anyway, we're going to go in and battle our arbitrary rival battle from the beginning. Unfortunately, we don't get 69 XP, but hey, what can you do? That's what happens when you don't have a starting Pokemon. And this is a great way to start off the game right here. That's right, we were just training our Pokemon randomly and found a shiny Pidgey. So all those who say that I have way too much luck, I 100% agree with you because there's no way that I should be catching a Pidgey. We're naming him God because obviously God was on my side when I found this man. Anyway, we were gonna battle the rival again, but I decided not to. I was just not really feeling it, and I don't really need the extra XP. So we're gonna go right in and battle Brock. He's the first gym leader, obviously, and oh, we were not doing so good. I only had 9 HP after that first battle, so I leveled up a little bit more, got to level 17, and I just decided to go Toxic Stall. So I just used Poison Sting because he learns that at level 17. Sandshrew does, and I just used Defense Curl until Onix and Geodude both died from poison. So not really an entertaining way to start off the video, but hey, we do get the Boulder Badge from Brock, and that means we're going to be able to battle Weeb once again for the second time. It would be the third time, but I decided not to, and this Bulbasaur's Vine Whip was just way too strong for me, so I knew I had to level up Abuse to level 22 real quick so that he would evolve into Sandslash. And you guys were right, I actually really like the look of shiny Sandslash. I think he looks really, really cool. So I'm very glad I actually listened to everyone and decided to actually catch or use the shiny Sandslash because I just absolutely love the look of the red spikes on his back. Anyway, now that we're at level 23, we go in and absolutely mollywop Weeb real quick because this Pokemon just stand no chance. Unfortunately, against Misty, we didn't stand a chance at level 26. But at level 29, we absolutely wiped the floor. Starmie came in, knowing damn well that it beat us last time. It only hits us with 50% health. With that first Water Pulse, we take it out in 2 hits. And we already have 2 gym badges. This is crazy. Usually this takes me a hell of a lot longer because usually I have to train so much more than I had to in this game. But obviously, I mean, Sandslash is an absolute beast, so I didn't really need to train that much. So we go into this next rival battle number 3. 3 of 4 technically, and we hit him with 2 hits. I get put to sleep by Ivysaur. We take it out with another hit. Actually one-shotted the Pidgeotto, excuse me. I know I always mess up Pidgeot and Pidgeotto, excuse me, but it's just a habit of mine. I'm kind of retarded. So obviously we go when we beat Weeb and we get cut from the captain so we can go ahead and face Lieutenant Surge. So he starts off with a Voltorb. We one-shot it. He brings out Pikachu. We one-shot it with Slash. Unfortunately, we get paralyzed. But it doesn't matter because even though he hits us with a double team and uses a super potion, we end up hitting Raichu with 1 single slash after that. And we get a 3rd gym badge. We're already moving on to the 4th gym. Wow. Now, do we think that Erica is going to stand much of a chance against us? Unfortunately for her, no she didn't because Abuse just absolutely abused and destroyed her entire grass team, which thinking that grass is actually super effective against ground type Pokemon like Abuse, aka Sandslash, I actually expected more of a challenge, but of course not. Erica got absolutely wiped the floor with. So we go into battle Giovanni, and was it any different for him? Absolutely not. He was not having any more luck against us as any of the other gym leaders were or any other of the battlers were. So we go in and we almost one-shot this Kangaskhan right here. We end up hitting it with 2 shots, and we take out Giovanni to go ahead and grab the Silph Scope. But before we can go up there and get the Marowak out, we have to go and beat Weeb again real quick. I'm pretty sure we one-shot his entire team, so I didn't even feel like showing the entire battle. So I just love the sound of the Poke Flute, so I thought I might as well throw it in there. You know how it is. But anyway, we got this quick battle here against KOGA. I believe he's just a poison type gym leader. So when it came to KOGA, I didn't really think we had much of an issue here, considering I did teach him dig. And ground is super effective against poison. So we go ahead and get a critical hit slash right off the bat right there real quick. We come up against Muck. We dig a hole. He tries to use sludge, but he misses. And we use dig against him and one-shot the Muck real quick. Absolutely great way to start off this battle. This one actually became a little bit more challenging than I expected because the coughing here uses self-destruct, which gives us a bit of a chunk of our health taken out. And this wheezing came in and brought us down to 23 health. But we were able to get off this final slash. I know it's a critical hit, but it didn't really matter at this point. And we were able to take out KOGA and receive the 5th gym badge. So we've basically gone through 5 gyms and really not faced any much of a challenge right here. We're also quite over leveled, but we got to go battle Weeb again. You guys know how it is. We have like 10,000 rival battles in these games. So we got to go, and I bring in Abuse. He takes out Pidgeotto. He brings in the Venusaur. We get a critical hit for the 2-shot. He brings in Alakazam. We almost one-shot it, but we were able to take it out in 2 shots instead, and we take out rival Weeb. Obviously, he's really never really going to be much of a challenge, at least until the end of the game, with how strong Sandslash actually is. But anyway, it's time to move on to Giovanni. We hit Nidorino with a Brick Break. He hits us with some whack 5 times hit move. Really, it was just Fury Swipes. And we almost one-shot Kangaskhan again, but we bring it down to a sliver of health. And we move on to Rhydon. And he hits us with a couple of moves, but we end up two-shotting him. Brings in Nidoqueen. We hit it with a slash. Bring it down. We get poisoned, but it's no match for us as we knock it out with Brick Break, and we take out Giovanni and receive the Master Ball that we actually don't even use. Anyway, it's time to go to another gym battle. This time it's against Sabrina. She's got an all-psychic team. Does that mean absolutely anything to me? Hell no, because we actually almost one-shotted her entire team, even though she's actually a decent level this time. So, another gym leader who faced absolutely no challenge to us, absolutely destroyed her entire team. And we're going to move on to Blaine. Blaine has fire Pokemon, and you just knew damn well with Dig on our team, we were just going to absolutely destroy him. So we take out his Growth with 1-shot. We take out Ponytail with 1-shot. We take out Rapidash with, you guessed it, 1-shot. Absolutely one-shotted his entire team. I mean, gosh, if all the challenges that I was doing were like this, man, I might play Pokemon every single day because this was an absolute breeze. This Sandslash is crazy good. I didn't expect it, and of course we had to go on the stupid side quest real quick. God, I don't know why they make me do this crap. I fucking hate it. Anyway, it's time to get to Giovanni here. And I think he actually usually is a pretty challenging gym leader. This time around, I mean, we 2-shot the Rhyhorn, excuse me. He brings in the Dugtrio. I know that Dugtrio doesn't really have good defense, so we hit it with a Brick Break, and we one-shot the hell out of that. He brings in Nidoqueen. We hit it with a Dig, and one-shot the Nidoqueen. It poisons us. I was a little bit concerned about that because I knew they all had Earthquake on the Kings, but we end up getting a critical hit and taking it out. We get brought down to 40 health, but with Rhyhorn at basically red health, it was just a little Brick Break, and that was it. So I kind of knew at level 58 that I'm probably going to have to train a little bit more, but obviously I have to do the last rival battle. But the best part about being Giovanni is that he ends up giving us Earthquake, which is an essential move for us going into the Elite Four, because without Earthquake, I don't really know what we would do. I could also do some gimmicky move where I, use Protect and Toxic Stall, but I was thinking, let's just go in for the pure power. I got the stats to do it, so might as well. So we got the final rival battle before the Elite Four right here. We take out his Pidgeot with 2 hits. We take out Venusaur with 2 hits. We get up to level 59. Brings in the Gyarados, which I believe we take out with a Rock Slide. I actually had to go to the Rock Cave to go get Rock Slide from the Move Tutor, and we end up 2-shotting essentially his entire team. Obviously, at this point, Weeb's just... He really never really faced a challenge to us throughout the entire game, but obviously at this point, until he becomes a champion, he's really not going to be doing a whole lot here either. even with his quite diverse team. So after taking him out, we do level up to level 65, and I figure, well, let's do this. So we go right into the Elite Four. We gotta go up against Lorelei first, and this was actually a very entertaining battle. You wouldn't think so, but it was actually quite a good battle. So we start off by getting a critical hit on Dugong right here, taking it out very luckily. She brings in the Cloister, we take it out with 2 shots. Slowbro comes in, we hit it with a second Earthquake and take it out. Jinx brings us down to 2 health. Thank God that the hail stopped, because I would have been dead if not for it. I missed a Rock Slide, but thank goodness I hit it again with Rock Slide and we get a super effective knockout. And this is so lucky right here. We hit Lapras with a Rock Slide and it flinches with our 2 health, and luckily we get another hit with Rock Slide and we take out Lorelei's Lapras. I was so happy because I did not want to battle this girl again, and that was just absolutely insane. I thought that was absolutely crazy that happened in battle because I was so lucky. So obviously luck is on our side. Anyway, we go in and it's time to go ahead and battle Bruno. So we take out his Onix with 1 hit, Hitmonchan, take it out with a second Aerial Ace right here. He brings in Hitmonlee, we use another Aerial Ace, take it out real quick. He has this Machamp, which brings us down to nice 69 health, but we take it out with an Aerial Ace, I believe, and that is it. That is Bruno out the way. So again, not very challenging. We go on to Agatha. I think she was a little bit more difficult, honestly. She actually has some good Pokemon. She's got the Gengar, and unfortunately a lot of them are Ghost, so I can't hit him with the Brick Break. I can really only hit him with Rock Slide because he also has Levitate. But we hit Gengar with the Rock Slide. He gets flinched. We knock it out with a second Aerial Ace. We take out Golbat with the Rock Slide, I believe, or Aerial Ace, whatever. And Haunter hits us with a Curse, which makes it very interesting because we were then afflicted, and that did make me kind of nervous. But thank God we eat that Shadow Ball because it's a physical move in this game, and we knock out Gengar with a second Rock Slide. We take out Arbok with the Earthquake. We have just a sliver of health left, but it doesn't matter because that is Agatha out of the way. And this right here was the biggest challenge for us, Lance, because he's got that big old scary Dragonite. And we were able to take out the Gyarados and the Aerodactyl pretty easily. However, this Dragonite was an absolute beast, and he was hitting us with Outrage and just bringing us down way too low. And I just couldn't do anything with 15 health left. So once I had that happen and he brought in the Dragonair, I just didn't have any answer for it. Even though I hit it with an Earthquake, it hit us with an Outrage, but eventually we did get a nice critical hit on Dragonite a couple times after this. We got Dragonair out of there with 2 Earthquakes, and the second Dragonair comes in. We hit it with Earthquake this time, bring it down. We eat that Outrage with 35 health left, and Safeguard goes down, and that is it. We take it out with the second Earthquake. So I was very, very happy with this. I didn't face much of a challenge. I thought this final battle was going to be no problem. So we head in, and we are ready to battle Weeb himself. He is the champion. We're going to see how this one goes. Hopefully it goes well. Pidgeot comes out. Unfortunately, it wasn't going too well because we got hit with a Solar Beam on one of them. We eventually did take out Venusaur with 2 Earthquakes. However, he brings in this Alakazam, and that Psychic was just brutal. Even when I was hitting Alakazam, he was taking me out sometimes. There were a few times when he didn't bring up Safeguard, and we were able to one-shot it, but this Rhydon was insane too. He was bringing me down really low on health, and honestly, Weeb was really, really good. At this level, I didn't think I really had a challenge. I know I went in for the balls to the wall, all-out attack strat, but I decided to do this instead. Just level up your Pokemon as much as you can, and it'll take them out. So I actually very much enjoyed this challenge, mostly because it really wasn't that challenging, honestly. I just did this for the viewers. I know that everyone was upset that I didn't catch that shiny sandshrew in my all shiny challenge, but I figured I might as well make up for it and complete the game with the one Pokemon that I was not able to use. And I'm very happy that I did, because I've actually never used a Sandslash before, and I was very pleased with his abilities. And honestly, the ease of this game with him really gives me a lot of respect, and I really love the look of this shiny Pokemon. I mean, you guys were completely right. His shiny looks absolutely insane. Just look at him with those cool ass red tinted spikes on his back. I just think that's absolutely insane. So there we go, guys. We're in the Hall of Fame. We are the champion. 32 hours. Pretty quick game. And that is it, guys. I know it's the holidays this time of year. I hope everyone's doing well, regardless of now or whenever you watch this video. I hope you're doing great. I appreciate all the viewers' support, and I appreciate all the comments on my all shiny challenge that allowed me to do this video. So if you guys are interested, please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Thanks.